What is Gonzo's Convos, Season 4, Episode 4. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this week's been kind of crazy. Um, with if y'all are following on Instagram, it's been a little hectic with all the cancellations and the reschedules and all this other bullshit, last minute stuff. It's been a little bit crazy, so yeah, I don't know. I guess it's part of podcasting, and sometimes shit like this does happen. So you just kind of have to roll with it. For those of you that are podcasting as well, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just one of those things you got to roll through and continue on with your shit. So today we're bringing on Perla, and don't know too much about her. I don't know too much about a lot of the guests. Unless they're special guests, then it's like, oh shit. Um, but what we're gonna go ahead and do is Uh, right now, we're gonna go ahead and invite her in, send her the link and everything, and then we're gonna go from there. So, hang tight, yo. All right, cool. It's still recording. Bet that. But yeah. So this week, like I said, was very hectic. So definitely not the best week we've ever had. And definitely so far not the best season. So I don't know exactly. Maybe y'all know, but the whole reason why I picked Paranormal Abyss is because we're in that spooky season, or we're coming up on it. Um, and I just thought it'd be cool, like based off the seasons, I would choose a topic based off those. Coming up after season three, you know what I'm saying? Season three was just kind of like that's the topic I'm gonna go to, and boom, it worked out perfectly. Like I said, I almost got to 40 episodes, but after that, I was like, let me just do shit that's based off the season. So fall was like that spooky season, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all that shit. So, um, and there's not really too many topics about Thanksgiving. So unless you want to talk about history, which who really wants to talk about that for an hour straight? You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, that's why we came up with the whole Halloween thing, spooky thing, and not a lot of people fuck with it. There's some that are like, yeah, I want to talk about that. Like they're so interested in it. And then there's others that are like, nah, I'm good. Like I don't know if it's that they're afraid to talk about it and it's gonna like give them nightmares or some shit or what it is. It's kind of one of those things I gotta understand more and be more understanding as to why they wouldn't want to talk about it. Because even I'm very what's it called? What's the word for it? Superstitious. Very superstitious when it comes to that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't watch the present day horror movies. Because majority of the time they're very demonic type. So I don't want that bad juju around here. You know what I'm saying? And I've never thought about playing those like a Ouija board or etc. type of games. Just not what I want to do. Some people are brave enough to go and try that. God bless them, but I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, um, I think it's just one of those topics that can be sensitive to people. I guess so. Um, I just gotta learn to be more understanding of that, because some people find out the top like they would schedule and it's like boom, okay, we got this schedule, and then they'd be like, oh wait, it's about paranormal myths. So like, I don't really want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, oh shit, like my fault. I didn't know that. That was a red flag for you. Um, so just so people are aware, I'm not into the demonic stuff. I'm not into ritual, none of that shit. Like I'm afraid of that stuff myself. Um, so it's just one of the topics. I want people to understand that it's just the topic of the season. It's not me bringing people on here and we're doing rituals and shit like that. I'm not about that. So You know what I'm saying? And those that know me know that I'm not about that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't even believe in it. You know, and I don't really know the true definition of being spiritual because I thought spiritual meant like you're not religious, but you believe in a higher power or some shit. But another definition I learned was like spiritual is more like you're into the energies and shit, and crystals and stuff. And now it's a whole confusing thing, you know. But maybe our guest can explain it better. Who knows? We'll see if she knows about that or you know what the fuck. But from what I do know, she does love these type of topics. So, perfect candidate to be a guest on this podcast, and we'll see exactly what she has to talk about as far as paranormal stuff and anything that falls under that category. Um, and if y'all paid attention to, you know, previous episodes, I didn't really, I never really seen ghosts or apparitions or anything like that. Heard anything? No, I never came in contact with stuff like that. I don't really want to, whether they're good or not. I don't really want to see or hear or feel that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I will say there has been times where I've been in rooms and it's felt cold, and out of nowhere it didn't feel so cold. So a lot of people say that that's a spirit, like that you're touching the spirit type of deal. But hey, I don't know. I just thought it was drafty in the room. That's all I got. Yeah.
Hi.
What was that scream? Everything all good?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly. It's not, you know, it's not like laggy or anything. It's perfect.
And just tell me if anything's not good. I try to prepare.
For, yeah, for sure. So go ahead, introduce yourself to everybody watching and tuning in.
Well, my name is Perla. I am 25 years old. I'm from Tennessee. I'm a hairstylist.
Okay.
What else? Yeah.
So what makes you interested in like the whole paranormal type shit?
Dude, I've always been into it. Okay, first of all, I'm Mexican. So it's already
Yeah.
introduced from just forever.
Yeah. Mexico's it's got a lot of crazy shit.
It's not so much that I like am into it. I know it's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Fully believe in that.
I mean that's cool though. Like you're kind of like more like not into it, but like interested and kind of knowing more about it type of deal, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but I feel like this is a sensitive topic for a lot of people. Cause compared to like the previous season, this has been a struggle, you know, trying to get guests on to talk about this type of stuff. And the only reason why I picked it is because we're getting into that spooky season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Halloween's like right around the corner, so I thought, okay, it'd be cool to talk about this type of stuff because a lot of people are into it. But kind of find out a lot of people are like, nah, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
What
Well,
do you think?
a lot of people think like the more you talk about it, it's like the more you're like inviting something in. You know what I mean? Have you heard that?
I have, and you know, I have that kind of superstition, but not so much as talking about it, but more like watching the demonic movies that they make nowadays. I feel like that can open some doors. Doing rituals for sure, which I definitely won't ever do. But I didn't want people to think that I bring them on here and we're doing some crazy shit and inviting things and like I thought about that.
You
No,
never thought
no,
of playing the Ouija board?
no, no. I'm Team Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about it, but I'm Team Jesus at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, have you actually seen anything like, you know, supernatural or anything like that, or?
Um, I feel like yes, but in my head, I'm like, if I like pretend it's not there, it's not real. Like, I mean, but I haven't had any like real like bad anything really. Or let me think and let me get back to you on that. Cause have you?
No, thank God. You know what I'm saying? I've never never seen, heard, felt nothing.
Yeah.
But I've known people that have seen like spiritual shit or like heard stuff. I know people that can see spirits. Like I guess there's certain people that can see that type of shit, and that's a little scary because I'm glad I'm not one of those people.
It's like that lady from what's their name? The ones that make the Conjuring movies. What are their names? What is she like?
I forgot the dude's name, but Lorraine.
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 Yeah, Lorraine.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like they just like can kind of
Ed and
see.
Lorraine. There we go. Ed and
And,
Lorraine. Yeah.
yeah. Um. No, I believe that people can do that. Like, but then again, it's not the same as like psychics. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a different kind of.
Sidekicks are the ones that like do the palm readings, right? Or are those?
Yeah, but they also do like they'll like I don't know if it's real or not, so I'm gonna say they allegedly can like talk to the dead. So then like people will go to them and
Yeah.
like make contact or whatever. Um but like a lot of them do it just for the money. So then it just makes you like, well, is it real or is it not? You know?
Yeah. Imagine risking like your safety with in the spiritual world for money though. Like, do they make good money at least doing this type of shit, or is it like
I mean,
average?
scamming them, I'm sure they're charging them like that. Like people who have kids that go missing will go to these people. And like
Yeah.
yeah, and they're like, "Hey, like, can you please like tell us where she is?" There was this one story. Can I tell it, or is that
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just throw this out there. I'm under the explicit category, so you can say whatever you want.
I can cuss?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm trying to like keep myself good. Okay. So, there was this girl, and she went missing when she was little. So her parents went to this psychic, and they were like, "Please, like, can you make contact with her? Like, we're really trying to find her." She was missing for like years, and the psychic told her mom that she was dead and like like buried wherever.
Yeah.
Believed it, and then her mom ended up dying, like just thinking that that was true. Well, then they go on an interview when they find the girl, and she's talking to the have you never seen this? It's just like it's a very popular interview. She's sitting
Uh-uh.
psychic, and she's like, "Do you know who this little girl is?" And the psychic's like, "Oh yeah, I remember this case. Like, she was dead, unfortunately." And the girl looks at her, and she was like, "This little girl is me." Like on live TV, the whole thing. Called her.
Yo, that's trippy as fuck.
I don't remember what her name was, but see, like even just like getting into that, like messing with that stuff, you're already inviting something in.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So when it comes to those individuals that are more like they say spiritual, that are into like the chakras, crystals, all that shit, right? Do you think they're tapping into unknown spirits as well, or do you think it's good spirits all the way around? Because when I hear from them, it's all good, but I don't know.
I think it kind of just depends on your mindset. If you're going into it like because just even just tapping into something like that and like even just like researching it and thinking about it, if you're thinking about it negatively, you're gonna get that back, right? Like
Yeah.
I believe that. And if you're doing it for like good, because I don't know much about like that whole thing, but
Yeah.
in either way, you're opening up something, and bitch, you better stay protected because you just never
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah,
that's
that's why I say my best bet is to just not tap into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay with Jesus. Stay with Jesus. That's
oh,
it. You know what I'm
and
saying?
oh wait, you know what? Okay, so this is I don't know if this would be like the same thing, but I have really bad sleep paralysis. Okay, would that fit into this category? Because it kind of feels like it.
Yeah, we can definitely get into this. Absolutely.
Okay, so I started having it when I had like the third shift at a job that I was working at,
Hmm.
and schedule was so bad. And I would always sleep on my back. This is gonna come back later. I would always sleep on my back. And one night I just it's like I don't everybody's experience is different. But mine was I would fall asleep and like obviously you know you're asleep, but you like wake up like you're still dreaming, but you feel like it's like happening around you, like just whatever's
Yeah.
happening about, and you can't wake up. You like you kind of know, like there's been times I've texted my friends being like, were you here last night?
Yeah.
Because like it just feels so real.
Yeah.
And I would, oh my gosh, like I would hear like I would feel something like touching my skin or like with like breathing in my ear, and
Uh-huh.
you can't wake up. You can't wake up. That's the thing. So like it's terrifying because then you get out of it if you pull yourself out. When I tell you, like you're literally like a zombie, like you can't wake up, so you just like fall right back into it, and it feels like you're literally just going right back in.
Uh-uh.
It's
Mm.
awful, awful, and I don't know what that comes from. My mom also had it, but hers was way worse. Like she would see like shadows. I never saw anything like that. I always saw like people that I knew,
Yeah.
but I would feel things like literally like somebody like touching my hair.
Yeah, nah. Damn. I mean, so I've had sleep paralysis before. At least I think that's what you would call my situation. Basically, I would fall into it where I can't move or anything, and I'm like, I know I'm there in that situation, but I never saw anything. I never like heard anything,
Mhm.
but like I could feel like spooky shit going on, but I never saw or heard anything. That's a weird thing. And then when I bring myself out of it, I'm just like, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't move. That's it. And like everything was pitch black, and I could just feel that it was spooky type of shit. And that's always that happened every time I had sleep paralysis. So what exactly does that mean? Like if you don't see or hear anything, but you can just kind of feel like
Were you like scared like while you were in it, or were you like
hell
normal?
yeah, well I couldn't move. I was freaking out, low key.
Yeah. I don't know because there's also what is that called?
Cause you can't scream or anything either. That shit's freaky.
But like, could you tell that you were asleep?
I could tell like that I like it's happened so many times that I could just tell that I'm in that state
Yeah.
of like that state of mind, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, I just never seen or heard anything. I could just feel like spooky shits around me type of deal.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, because I'm like everybody's experience is so different. Because I've like heard different stories, and one of my friends that I was talking to her about it when it first happened because I was terrified. Like I would not go to sleep, which
Yeah,
makes it worse because you don't go to sleep, your mind starts doing crazy shit.
yeah,
But I was telling her, and I was like, I'm scared to go to sleep. And she was like, I used to have it. Stop sleeping on your back because something about your spinal cord, apparently, because like it's like like it's a very sensitive part of your body.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, let me do that. And so I started sleeping on my side, and it went away. But now lately, I've been getting it back. I think that's why I was like, I'm hopping on this because like like it's just so scary.
It is, and it's funny you brought that up because I don't ever sleep on my back. I'm always sleeping on my side, and it even happened like while I'm sleeping on my side type of deal. So that's why when people were like, "It happens when you sleep on your back," I'm like, "Not in my case, you know. Mine's
No,
happening and I'm sleeping on my side." So someone need to explain that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck going on.
yeah, no, because I will get it when I'll get it more often if I do, like if I just fall asleep and I feel my back, I'll get it. Like it was like I was getting it every day, so
Yeah,
like I couldn't sleep, and even sometimes now, I'll still get it, but I just really try to not fall asleep on my back because it's just so scary. Like you wake up and I'm like, and it feels like the dreams feel like you had a full night's sleep, and then you wake up and it's been like 5 minutes, and it's
yeah,
brought back in. That's how it is for me. Oh, it's awful. So I don't know. I don't know if that taps into like something, but I mean, there's and dreams are so weird. do. So
Yeah,
like, there's just so much that we don't know, and that's so
but that's what's weird about sleep paralysis and shit like that is we don't really know what it is. Like people say it's your brain messing with you, it's your body messing with you. I don't really know though, because if people saying they're seeing demonic shit and they're seeing the same demonic shit, I don't know. There might be something else to it. You know what I mean? Like it might be like some spiritual world shit.
scary.
We don't really know.
Yeah, no, I like, well, just because it's so scary, like, I, just in case, I did start praying, like, just, I was like, God, please, just, because, like, you can feel it when you're about to get it. So I'm like, please, God, just don't make
Yeah,
it a, and
it
mine.
it
Hmm.
works to pray while you're in that situation too. Like instead of like freaking out and like oh shit, just start praying right away. You'll notice you'll pop out of it right away, and it
Yeah.
probably won't happen again for the rest of the night. So
Hmm.
that's what I started doing every time that happens.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, you just never know, and like, even if it is something like, um, evil or bad, like, just to put that little barrier
Yeah,
helps. Um,
yeah.
'Cause you just never know, man. That's terrifying.
The most terrifying thing about it is though, like you'll notice when you do start praying while you're in that situation, you'll feel like your body's starting to get more terrified.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like when you pray and stuff, like the bad spirits and energies don't like that type of stuff. So you kind of feel your body like getting freaked out. But once you just continue praying, you'll just snap right out of it, and it's
Hmm.
like, oh shit. So
You know what? How they say that everything you watch, everything you hear is like, it gets like in your head sometimes.
yeah,
Okay, well, I watch a lot of true crime. I love like like movies about like possession. So that's definitely not helping my case.
yeah, definitely not.
But I mean, I like to be informed. Just, mm, yeah,
What about horror movies? Are you watching like the horror movies they make nowadays?
yeah, I mean, I don't like very like gore, like I don't like too much like bloody shit,
Yeah.
but possession movies have always been my favorite movies. Like I have seen every single one.
Yeah, I can't do them, especially when they twist up in pretzels. I'm like, oh hell no, bro.
Yeah.
Because if I was one of those characters, I wouldn't be sticking around watching that happen. I'd be getting the fuck up out of there. Like y'all could deal with that shit. I'm out.
And do you believe that? I mean, it has to be real, right? I mean, not the movies, obviously, but I mean that idea of somebody being possessed. It has to come from somewhere.
There's true cases out there of possessions and stuff.
Yeah.
There's definitely yeah that stuff's definitely true. How it happens, I don't really know. Because from the cases I heard of, like the people that got possessed weren't like on some bad negative shit. At least that I know of what they talked about. So it's weird how that works and how I used to believe it was like that can happen to anybody. So everybody better get right with God, type of deal.
No,
But I
seriously.
don't. But I don't really know exactly how that works. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't either. That's terrifying.
Because even people that are into like that dark stuff, I don't really think they get possessed. So I
I
don't know, man. It's a
whatever,
trippy.
like, I mean, I don't think that fit, I mean, it has to be true or real, but I don't think they're over here picking and choosing swipe left, swipe right, swipe right.
What if they are though? What if it's like a dating app? And they're like, no.
Oh my gosh. No, please pass me. Block me.
Instead of looking for like the most attractive, they look for like, okay, who's the most unprotected? Okay, great.
Who doesn't have a right blood, really?
Yeah, their red flags are the ones that are pretty protected.
Oh,
Yeah.
there.
And I come from a religious background, but I'm not like the most religious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be better. I can admit that I could be better, but I'm definitely not with the evil stuff. Mm-mm.
Yeah. What are you?
So my family, they're half and half. Half of them are Christian, half of them are Catholic. I think I fall more like with the Christian belief. Kind of more on that side. But like I said, I haven't been the best Christian. I haven't been going to church like that. So
Well, I don't think you have to go to church to be Christian. Because I mean, there's a lot of people that will go to church and they don't actually live by like, you know,
Yeah,
by.
that's true.
So I don't think you have to go to church. I think if you like believe it and you express that and you talk to God, you know, because I'm Catholic. I'm not like you. I'm such a like I have to see it to believe it, but I
Yeah,
also know I have to believe in something, and I mean that's what I choose to believe in.
yeah. So kind of what separates me away from most Christians is like, because I know Catholic beliefs too, and like the Virgin Mary and stuff they worship. Christians are like, no, they're worshiping another what do you call it? Another energy, different shit. They're worshiping the devil or some shit. I don't really believe that. You know what I mean? Like the Virgin Mary is the Virgin Mary. Like how can if you worship the Virgin Mary, how can you be worshiping the devil? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't fall too far with Christians, but I just say this: I believe in God and I believe in the Holy Spirit, all that stuff.
Mhm.
I don't
Mhm.
get into the craziness with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And oh God, there's so many religions. Like,
There is. What's
I,
scary about it though is like they say that like Christianity and Catholicism, they're all like the correct religion, I guess you could say, and all the other ones are kind of like worshiping like false religions or something.
mhm.
You know, that's what a lot of people say, but I don't know. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Have you ever read Dante's Inferno?
Don't even. No, 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 no.
You
I know people that have played the game though.
there's a game
Yeah, yeah, there is. I
about
never
the
played it though.
hell
Huh?
where he goes through all the stages of hell. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know there's a game.
yeah. There's some type of game like I never played it though, but that's kind of crazy how there's like stages of hell though, based off what you sinned about.
I don't know if that's true though,
None
because
of us do. Like none of us really know what hell is like.
or what happens after death. Really, I,
Yeah.
my TikTok page has been so much about like which I mean this has got to be a sign because I've been
Uh oh.
hey,
What's been popping up on the FYP?
it's a bunch of stories of people that have died and have come back. Like, you know, like they'll have a heart attack and die.
Yeah. And have a vision of hell.
Yes. Which, okay, first of all, why do they always go to hell? That easy to just be like, sorry, you're going.
I hope it's not that easy. Fuck that.
No.
Uh,
And then all of them will come back and because, like, this is like them giving their testimony. They'll come back and it's just like their whole life back. It's like God.
yeah.
There's gotta be something. I mean, some I know people will say stuff just to get that little 7 minutes of whatever.
Yeah, a little bit of clout. Yeah.
But I don't think all of them are. You know, there's gotta be some truth in there somewhere, and that's terrible.
Maybe. Because if it is like that, where they're just going straight to God like that, it's got to be spooking the shit out of people if they're seeing that. So what I'm thinking it is like it's your worst fears reliving over and over and over again. That's probably hell. And I
Yeah.
can tell you my worst fear, and people laugh at this, but mine is spiders, bro. I don't fuck with spiders. You know what I mean? I can't even watch movies where they got big ass spiders, where you see all the eyeballs and shit. Nah, I'm good. You know.
The ones with
But
the bump on the back,
you said the what on the back?
the bumps, like
Yeah, the bump. No,
they
it's the eyes and the fangs, bro. Like, why do they have so many fucking eyes for?
don't know.
So that type of stuff freaks me the fuck out over anything, you know. So I hope that hope that hell's not like that.
No. Well, I don't think I've heard what was it? It was I don't think it's your worst fears. I think it's more so because you know you're tortured. You're
Yeah,
not a happy place to be, and that's the point of it because you're being tortured. And I've heard just from watching all the testimonies that are popping up,
yeah,
um, it's like just like your biggest regrets, basically.
yeah,
Like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, so now like I'm gonna pay for that, and I'm gonna feel the pain that I caused others. I'm gonna feel the pain of like. being lazy, of just stuff like that.
Yeah,
Basically, just literally just being tormented.
yeah. I've seen some videos where it's like it depends on what you were. Like if you were a murderer or something, then you I forgot what happens then, but you something bad. Like you get stabbed through a bunch of different parts of your body or whatever. And then rapists get like the worst because they get stabbed through the genitals type shit
As they
on
should,
spikes.
honestly, as they should.
They did. They definitely should, but no one would want to go through that. Like that's some fuck shit, bro.
For eternity, because like then you can't. You
Then you got to relive it. Yeah, like no, you can't die too. Like you can't like go through all that and be like, "Fuck, just kill me." Like nah, you got to relive it.
see, even that is just so like hard to wrap your mind around it, because it's like this life that we're living right now already seems so long, and we only get it one time.
Yeah,
Maybe, I don't know, because then there's other religions that believe we come back, like
yeah,
reincarnate.
like Buddhism. Yeah,
Yeah,
which that could also be true. You know what I'm saying? For all we know, all the religions could be combined into one.
I
You
mean,
know,
yeah, because they have found proof, like so, like the elephant. Is that Buddhism? Yes, I don't want to be
it's
disrespectful.
either Buddhism or Hinduism. One of those two.
Yeah,
I know which
um,
one you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah. Like they have found like proof, or like somehow like connected the dots. That's everything does kind of tie in together, but then it's skewed because people just decide to put in their own little beliefs and whatnot.
yeah, yeah. That's true. But it's interesting though because people like some people like have like views of their past life, and that's kind of like what the hell. So
Hmm.
I don't know if that's real, if it's real or not, but it's interesting. So it's something to open your mind to.
Listen, just get right with God, whatever you believe in. Just
Yeah, for real. That should be the mission. Just get right with whoever you believe in, so you don't go to the bad place. But yeah, nah, that's probably what I'm afraid of. Second is hell, bro. Like you don't want to go there.
no, and oh, I don't know. Have you seen that video where it's because somewhere? Okay, this is like I'm learning a lot from TikTok, which is probably not the most reliable thing,
You're
but
learning something.
literally, because I mean, I wouldn't go and look this up by myself. It's literally
Yeah,
part of me, and I'm like, wait a minute, um,
yeah.
where they discovered what was it? It was like there's so many people on there that are like, oh my god, like this river is drying, so
I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot what it's called. Something river. I forgot what it's called. But they heard like demonic screams and shit.
yes, that's what it is. What?
That's trippy shit. I'm telling you. I believe this. I can tell you this. The end of the world is not too far away. Like Judgment Day, all that stuff. It's not far away. So people are kind of just living their daily lives, doing what they do. Is people our age are kind of just still doing the dumb shit that I talked about last season. Um, Meanwhile, while Judgment Day is not too far away. So
No, because look at the world we're living in. It's not normal. It's
no.
not how it's supposed to be at all. And people,
What makes you? I'm curious though. What makes you say it's not normal? I believe you.
I,
I believe the same shit, but
yeah, I just like I don't. There's just so much happening. I feel like we can't have like a little break. It's just something, 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 and I understand that, but I don't. It's too much. Like we just can't catch a break, and I don't know how to explain it. I just like with so much stuff happening, I can't keep up anymore. And it's like somebody made a video. I'm gonna refer to TikTok a lot because literally this is like all my um they'll be like, how is it normal that we hear so many terrible stories? Because God, do we ever get a good one nowadays?
yeah,
Not really. It's usually like something bad, something horrible. Oh, this again, or oh wow, what a shocker! People are
yeah,
going insane, and then it's like, and how are we sitting there on TikTok and just scrolling, and the next video is like a cute little puppy, and then we scroll again, and it's like, oh. Terrible thing. Scroll again. Oh, little makeup video. Oh, scroll again. Like,
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
I mean, that's also just social media in general.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, I've noticed from social media, it's showing a lot of like you said, the terrible videos, bad stuff, drama, just everything like that kind of gives off like a negative type of vibe. Is
Hmm.
what pops up on social media. It's pretty rare to see something positive.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying too. The more you look at it, it gets stuck in your head. Maybe I hope somebody else's for you page is like that because I hope it's not, I hope I'm not the only one seeing all the negative, or maybe I'm just like not surprised anymore. So I'm just like, of course
I
it's happening.
think as far as the testimonies you're seeing, that could be a sign. Because I like I said, I believe you. I don't think you've looked up hell visuals or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it could be a sign.
yeah, and I'm
I mean,
big on
how frequently are you on TikTok? I'm gonna guess a lot because you keep
yeah,
referring to it, but a lot.
yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
But you know what I do too? I don't know if you believe in this, but I a lot.
You
So
what?
I manifest.
Manifest. I've heard of that. I don't know exactly what that means.
Okay. It's like just it's like very like you put your vibes out there and then you get them back. And it's like basically like you being like, oh, like give me a sign of like da 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 da. And it's not so much praying, it's just like asking or like like when I'm having a shit day, I'm just like, please, like I just need to make sure that I'm gonna be okay or something. And
Oh,
then like something will pop up and I'm like, that's it. That's what I've been waiting on. And it's just like giving your energy and then like receiving something back if you have a good positive outlook and good positive energy out there. It goes more in depth. Like
that no, that makes sense. I know a lot
yeah,
of people. I know a lot of people that do that, and it works well for them. I've actually never tried it though, because usually when I'm having a shit day, I'm like, man, fuck, can this day get any worse? And then somehow it gets worse. So
that's that
I'm
negative
like,
energy.
yeah. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed, restart the day.
I,
Hit that
I,
restart button.
no, I saw this one video and this girl was talking about it, and this was, I mean, I've been doing it for like 2 years, and yeah, I mean, of course, I still have awful days sometimes, that it's just like,
Yeah,
but then I'm like, just show me how it gets better, please, and then like I'll have like a good week the rest of the week or something.
yeah,
So it's just I believe in that because I've seen it work for me. If you
yeah,
really just like really want, something. But I do pray a lot. Like I literally have a whole notebook with like all my, but I don't go to church that much.
yeah. That's the only thing. I don't go to church too much, but I pray for my home. Some people tell me that's good enough. Some people are like, no, you got to go to church. You got to get rebaptized. Okay.
I think rebaptized, that's a thing.
Yeah, like there's people that like get baptized frequently, like just to re-cleanse themselves. But I don't know about that. I don't know too much about that.
Baby.
You said
Me,
what?
I said I was baptized as a baby.
Yeah. Nah, see, I wasn't. Like
Oh,
I was never baptized.
oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. But a lot of people are like, all right, that's your gateway to heaven. If you get baptized, that's how you get up there. And if you're not, then you're not gonna get up there.
I've
Which
heard that a lot too. I only got baptized because, well, my family was religious, so it was just kind of like you had to do it. You're a baby, you don't really have a choice.
yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
you can't force anybody to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel that that's what you want to do, that's what you do. If not, I think as long as you know you're good. Where's my? Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
You
see,
know.
my heart's right here, but for you, I'm pointing to my right side.
Well, whatever your heart is, as long as
Nah,
it's the right spot, basically.
yeah, yeah, I feel you. But then again, like I said, I don't really know how heaven like that works. I know in the Bible it says you got to get baptized and stuff, but I don't know
Yeah.
because the same people that get baptized, sin just as much. So
Mhm. Yeah, but then also though, I feel like, um, Because there's like back to the paranormal stuff. The paranormal stuff. Or my accent gets in the way. um,
You speak Spanish too?
yeah, I'm fluent, of course.
Órale pues.
I like.
Mine's not like paisa Spanish. Mine's more like Chicano Spanish.
Oh,
If
okay.
that makes sense. Yeah, it's the ghetto Spanish.
Oh no. Okay. Hey, as long as it's no, it's not no sabo.
No sabo. A lot of people say like Chicano style Spanish is no sabo, but I don't know. Like it's still the
I
same shit. It's just more slang added to it.
Yeah, and it like mine at least, which is like I'll it's like Spanglish, but I can do both like perfectly, you know. So
Yeah.
um, but anyways, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? I already forgot.
You were trying to go back to the paranormal talk from what was it from?
Damn it, I don't know. I forgot. Um, dang, I have a thing going on. I just forgot.
No, you're good. You're good. I could start you out with this, right? So knowing like our culture, right? Out of all the supernatural shit that we hear as kids and even going forward, which one freaks you out the most?
Um, well, there's obviously La Llorona.
But yeah, she's real, by the way.
Uh, uh, mm, yeah.
I never seen her, but she's real.
But I believe I don't know. I believe some of the stories because there's so many versions of it.
Yeah,
But just throughout the year, because I mean, it's a is it a myth though? Like,
I don't know. Like I said, I have family members that claim to have seen her, but then again, they were pretty drunk. So
hey, when you're drunk, apparently that's when the truth comes out.
I didn't catch that. That's true though. That's true. But I hope I don't ever see her or hear the cries, because nah, it is trippy because they say like when her cries are a distant away, she's close to you, but then when they sound close, she's far as fuck. So
No.
that could
I,
bamboozle the fuck out you.
yeah, I think um I think like some parts because you know it originates from Mexico, right?
Yeah,
I feel I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of places over there that are maybe not the best to go to, you know, because there's just so
especially right now. Right now, it's getting worse.
yeah, like so I feel like and no, yeah, she's definitely real. She's got to be, and that is terrifying. But is she a ghost or is she?
I wouldn't even say she's a ghost if she can go after kids. Like I would say she's an evil spirit,
Yeah,
kind of like a bruja in a sense, kind of like that, but evil spirit. Cause she's not over here casting spells and shit, but she can harm kids type of deal.
it's kind of like a demon too, right? Because it's like
In a sense, yeah, yeah, it could be demonic, yeah.
yeah.
But
What's cursed?
you think if you saw her, like she like looked like freaky looking, or did she look normal?
I feel no. Okay, so this is what I've read about her or what I've heard because there's so many stories.
Yeah.
She was a normal, beautiful girl. I mean,
Hmm.
take me for example. I'll play her. Just kidding. But anyway, she fell in love with this man, and he ended up leaving her and two kids. Is it two? I think it's two, right?
Yeah, she had two.
Whatever. Some kids.
Yeah.
And he ended up leaving her. I don't know if for someone else or he just left. And she ended up going and drowning her kids.
So the version I heard was like La Llorona was like a peasant type woman, and then the dude that she had the kids with was like a more of the rich part, and he found another girl that he would to cheat on her with, and she kind of got jealous and what's it called? Whenever the father would come around, like he would only pay attention to the kids and not her type of deal. So that only made her even more jealous, and so she threw her kids in the river out of jealousy, and then realized that she fucked up. So she went to go find her kids, and then ended up drowning herself. And then, she got cast onto the earth to look for her kids for eternity.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
the
like
short version.
the story of Cain.
Yeah, yeah,
That
exactly.
so that I'm sure, but I feel like it's not. It's like a certain area only that she can go to. I mean, obviously, she's not gonna go to fucking Paris and be like,
Yeah, she ain't gonna go to Vegas and hit us some slot machines or anything. Like, they say she hangs around like riverbanks and shit. But
Mhm.
not only in Mexico, but like you'll find her in the States too and shit.
Yeah.
That's the even freakier part.
But God, it's about to be 10 o'clock here. I'm scared now.
Is it? Oh, it's only 8. I still got time.
It's the word.
Shit. But yeah, it's a freaky story, and that shit's haunted me since I was a kid. And then even growing up now, like I'm not so much afraid because I know I'm not a kid. She can't really fuck with me, but still, like it's an evil spirit.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna care that much. I mean, yeah, she was cast to look for her own kids after so long. Do you think she's still looking for them?
She's forced to, like
Yeah,
she's stuck
but
here for eternity too.
yeah, that's a terrible torment. Is that kind of worse than being in hell? Probably not.
Probably not, because like you said, hell is torment. She's not really being tormented. She's just forced on here on like to be here in eternity looking for her kids,
Yeah,
and that's what she does.
first.
It could be torment in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because she has to relive that moment, but hell would probably be worse.
Hmm. Yeah, because it's more physical pain. I would think. I think.
Yeah, and she's feeling more like emotional pain and shit.
God, which it's both pretty bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of more like, would you rather have emotional pain for the rest of your for eternity, or would you have physical pain for eternity? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of that sense. But I would say, out of all the folklore coming out of our culture, I would say like Llorona's probably the scariest one. Like, fuck Chupacabra, I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Uncle Cooey's kind of like that's like in every culture. So La Llorona kind of takes the cake. Like that one's freakier in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the yeah. Um. There was this other one, and I can't remember what it's called. But my uncle used to always tell me this, which I don't know why, because I was little. I don't know if he was trying to scare me or what.
Probably trying to scare you.
But it was like my mom would hop in and be like, "Oh no, yeah, that's true." But I can't remember what it was. It was called. I'll tell you the story, and then I'll like see if you can
I got you.
pick up what I'm throwing at. Can I? Okay, can I hit my vape? Okay, okay. I didn't want to be rude.
I, I've been hitting mine. Shit.
Okay, so I don't remember how it starts, but all I remember, and it had an impact on me for.
Yeah.
So there was this man, and he was in like the desert or something. I don't know what they were doing, but it was just him and his friend. And there was this girl, and she was stuck, and she was like, "Can you please like take me home?" And he was like, "Yeah, just hop on my back, whatever. But whatever you do, do not look back. Don't look back."
What is that called?
What, you know what I'm talking about? Oh my God,
Yeah, but I forgot what the hell it's called.
that like a story of how something was made. I don't remember, but it's like it's stuck in here. Anyway, so it's like, don't look back. Whatever you do, don't look back. But so he carried her for a couple miles, whatever, and curiosity just got the best of him, and he
Uh,
back, and it turned into what, a snake or
I
something.
think it turns into something like that. Yeah.
I can't remember. I'm gonna look this up after. But that I don't know what that is, but that literally has haunted me forever.
I forgot what it's called. I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot what that's called though.
I don't
But
know.
that I don't even know. I don't know if that's myth or if that's true or not either. You
Yeah.
know.
Like it's just I don't know like what it actually like was supposed to mean or what it represented.
Yeah,
I don't care either way. That's terrifying, and they swear it's like a real thing that happened.
I think it's supposed to represent like curiosity kills the cat. You know what I'm saying? Like if you too curious, that could get you fucked up type of deal.
Hmm.
Could
Yeah.
represent that, but I don't know. Like if I was ever in that situation, my eyes forward, bro. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, I would have left her. Sorry.
Yeah, or that fucking just hop out the car and run. Shit.
Like, you'll find your way back. We all do.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I feel like I'm blessed about though. Is like I've never had to see shit like that or deal with it. So I think I'm in a good place when it comes to that. But
yeah.
to hear other people's stories and shit, hell no. I'm
Yeah.
good. And
I
then
don't,
you got people fucking around like playing with Ouija boards and fucking all these ritual games and shit, fucking with it. And then they wonder why like they're seeing shit and that their place is haunted.
yeah. Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah,
So, you know how people that have yeah,
schizophrenia,
yeah, the schizos. Um,
schizos.
you know how they're like, is that, do you think that's more mental or do you think they're actually seeing something? Because it's always they hear voices, they see stuff that's not there, like scary stuff. That's why they're always so like paranoid. What do you think about that?
I feel like that could be either one. But me personally, I feel like me being superstitious and all, I feel like they are seeing and hearing shit, you
Hmm.
know. I actually have a homie that has schizophrenia and I like to joke around a lot, I'm just I'm that type of friend.
Yeah,
So I'll kinda like say shit and I'll be like, did you hear that? Just to kinda fuck with them. But yeah, I feel like they do see and hear shit for sure.
that's, I just, can you, gosh, because we have our own reality, right? We have our own.
Yeah.
Can you imagine living like that?
That'd be terrible. Um
But
I think they do. I think they have medications out there that help with that though.
yeah, but it's non-curable once you
Yeah,
have it.
yeah, it's not curable, and you got to take that medication like all the time. So I couldn't imagine living like that. I know it probably sucks like fuck, because you're like fuck, like I'm gonna see some shit today, or I'm gonna hear a bunch of shit today. Like
Yeah, that.
I feel
Yeah,
like those are the individuals that are probably closer to God than you think, because
really.
that's all they have to rely on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're so like mentally gone too. So like, can they even comprehend? Because I mean, that's their reality. It's what they believe. Like, oh, well, like this is like that's why they have to be medicated, and that's why
Yeah,
most end up in like psych wards or like hospitals that will help them.
yeah,
But that's why. I mean, I'm sure there's some like functional ones, but most if it gets bad enough.
yeah. Like there's some that have it worse than others, type of do.
Hmm.
But it could also be like the older they are, the more used to it they are. So they probably like hear shit and they'll just be like, whatever, you
Yeah,
know.
that's because
Cause I know some people like that. They don't necessarily like see shit, but they hear stuff all the time. And sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, yo, you hear that?" And I'm like, "Nah." And they're like, "Yeah, it's nothing there." And they just kind of just
like
ignore
just
it.
fully functional, like fully like can take care.
Yeah, yeah. They're not like jittery or like have anxiety or anything. They're just chilling. So I feel like that like those individuals got used to it. But it all depends on how bad it is too. Like the jittery people, like they probably have that shit the worst. So
But just to get within time,
you said what?
just to get worse, like
That
within.
I don't know.
I
I don't know. Probably for some, or it probably gets better for some as time goes by. I don't know. I think it just all depends on the person and how it works for them type of do. You
yeah,
know. What I really feel bad for are the people with Tourette's though, because they be feeling pain and they gotta nah.
yeah. I don't. Is that where they like twitch a lot?
That's where they twitch, feel pain, and like they'll yell like cuss words. Like they don't mean to, but that's
Oh,
just how painful it is. Type of deal. I feel bad for them.
Yeah. Wait, there's a movie on that. I saw a movie like that. Oh man, it's such a good movie because it really like represents like this guy was gonna be a lawyer, or he wanted to,
Yeah,
but he had it really bad. But he was like extremely intelligent,
yeah,
like extremely. It was just that was getting in the way, and so nobody would hire him because obviously they can't help that. And uh, I can't like. There's one like it's a movie, but I can't remember the name of it. But it was probably based on like the actual thing because I'm sure they do like their research. You know, you can't just go off and make a movie about something and then
yeah. Not have like a backstory behind it type of deal. I feel that. I feel like every movie does kind of have a backstory. Like there's a lot of movies based on true stories, but every movie has like a, what do you call that shit? Um, I forgot the English word for it, but it's like, you know what I'm talking about. Like
they,
they,
I'll try to. I'll
yeah,
try,
inspired by it. Yeah, there you go.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
You know more English than I do. Yeah, yeah. They was inspired by, like, all movies are inspired by some type of event type of deal.
Hmm.
I
And
believe that.
they'll put the little twist on it too.
Oh yeah, for sure. You
Yeah.
know, even change up the stories a little bit to see if that makes it more interesting type of deal. But I don't know how you watch horror movies though. Like the ones now they make today.
Okay, I as much as I love scary movies, and now I've gotten. This is also a thing. Like I used to watch scary movies all the time.
Yeah.
Now that I live by myself, I do get scared like more like easily, like by like because back then I used to just watch them like all night, just whatever. It's a movie. And now
Yeah.
I have to be with somebody to watch them. But you want to
I
know?
wonder what type. I wonder what type of horror movie was you were like. Are you the one that like that just screams on jump scares that like kind of just jump, or like just keeps watching the whole thing? Like,
I'll watch the whole thing. Like I get into it. So I'm not like making fun of it. I'm just watching the movie and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And I've rewatched movies.
oh shit.
But okay, as many scary movies as I've seen. You want to know what the scariest one for me has been?
Which one? I feel like it's gonna be crazy. Like it's gonna be a corny one. Which one is it?
No, make fun of me. I will end this right now.
Nah, I promise I won't. I won't. I won't.
Chucky.
Chucky? Nah. So there's a lot of people afraid of dolls, so they're afraid of Chucky.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's not even that. It's just because I saw it when I was like really little, so it literally traumatized me. Like I cannot, and I will watch literally anything. I like I said, like I listen to true crime all the time. You
so
bring,
what would happen? Like, say you watching a movie with a homie and he puts on Chucky. Are you just gonna walk out the room?
I would cry.
You just
I
start crying.
would literally
Shit.
cry and block them, like never see them again. I just there's just something of, and
Damn.
I think
Damn.
it's because I watched it when I was little, and so like
Yeah.
I didn't know, and whoever put that movie on
Yeah.
with me, like I was probably like what 6, 7 years old when I first watched it,
Yeah.
and it was like the dumb one, like the original ones that are so like you go back and look at it and you're like,
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah.
but I will not never watch that ever.
I
Like
was that like so as a kid I always watched the slasher movies. So Chucky's probably one of the top ones for me. You know, like he just has like those jokes. He's kind of like Freddy Krueger. Like he just has those jokes that kind of make you giggle a little bit. Like what the fuck? But I never got freaked out by that.
yeah, there's no giggling here. I will have night, but I can watch like possession movies. I can watch The Conjuring. I can
See,
watch.
that's what's weird is you can watch possession movies, but Chucky is a dude that
I
possesses a doll. I
the way they just put something in my head that I was like, I'm literally terrified of this thing.
can't watch
But
possession.
I cannot get over it, and I just avoid it because that little doll can kiss my ass at this point.
So there's a new show about it too. It's just called Chucky.
I'm scared. Don't tell me. It's so dark outside now. No, okay, like we're not ending it on that because then I will be thinking about it.
Well,
Like
I mean, good thing for you. Like, I mean, we are close to the end, but good thing for you. Have like a little challenge at the end of every podcast episode. You know what the emoji challenge is? Or, yeah, have you ever heard of it?
the emoji challenge.
Yeah.
No. What is
So
it?
basically, like, I just pop up an emoji, like a little face emoji, and you just try to act it out as spot on as possible.
Like facial expressions or like
Yeah. So like, I'll pop up the emoji, and you'll just imitate that like spot on as you can.
oh man, okay. I'm gonna try. I'm not good with facial
Yeah.
expressions.
I don't know. I feel like you got good acting skills. Let's see. All right, you ready for the first one?
Yes.
All right. See, you know that one's easy. Now, how many times a day do you use that one?
Too much.
I usually use this one. Like that's like my I'm too lit right now face.
Like, oh man, I can't wink. Wait, no, wait.
Yeah, you just did it. You just did it. Yeah.
I can only wink with this eye.
I've used that emoji so much in high school. Don't
Yeah,
ask me why. That's probably the easiest one.
like no, no,
Did you use two fingers on the other one?
no, it's covered, right? Oh, but you can't. I can't show my nails. They're so ugly right now.
Nah, you're good. They're not ugly.
Yeah.
You just skip it.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, what? I don't even know
Oh,
what that emoji. Yeah, I don't even know what that emoji means. You said what?
I was like, what is that?
Yeah, that's my logo. But I don't even know what that emoji means though. Like I know that's one of the newer ones, and I've seen people use it for like different pose, different shits, and I
Like
don't really know exactly.
one. I
Yeah,
Yeah, I use it when I say something, and then I like something like oh, I need to talk to you about something. You know, like
right. But
that
I
just
feel like that's what
static effect.
I got you. But I feel like it's one of those emojis people don't use often, type
Yeah,
of, or
but
like not use often, but like people don't do in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like because emojis are based off like facial expressions people do in real life. But like that one, I don't feel like people do that.
it's like kind of scared, but like I kind of want to know. You know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
but
like
huh?
not to say, but it's like it seems like it's rare to actually see someone do that, like that actual shit.
If you saw that, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Like, what are you doing?
Like, okay. What's your? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Okay, what's your top like emoji that you use? Like, what's the one that you use the
I would say as of recently, probably the 100.
the? Oh, okay. I can see.
Yeah,
I can see
I
it.
use the 100 a lot, or the fire emoji. You
Yeah.
know, I don't really use face emojis too much. Like that was like high school me when I was on my flirty shit. But you know, I've been too focused on what I gotta do, so I haven't really had time to use it.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your most used?
Mine's the little like blushing face with the little hand over where she's like,
So you're getting flirted with a lot.
no, I use it for everything. I'm like, oh my god, guess what I'm about to watch, or oh my god, guess what I'm about to do. Like literally for everything. I just think it's so cute.
You might have sent that one to me, and I can't remember. You might have. Now I think about it.
I use it and abuse it. Like,
Shit. Well, that's different. A lot of people use like the heart or the kissy one. There's the tongue out, close eye one that I did earlier.
yeah,
So that one's different. I like that. That's
it's
cool.
cute. It's just cute. I like it.
Oh yeah. Well, that about wraps up this episode. Shit, you were super chill, and I appreciate you coming on and talking about the scary shit. Not a lot of people want to do that, so you know, I guess you were a brave one amongst a bunch. And yeah, it was cool. It was interesting.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Hey, anytime you want to have me on, I can talk about a lot of things. So just
Shit. How about this? You can help me pick out a topic for next season. When
oh,
next season about to start, because I don't know what to do for like winter time. You know what I'm saying? You said what?
I said, am I gonna be on the next one?
And like the next season, absolutely.
Okay, then I'll choose a topic that I already have it in mind.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta think of one. I haven't been able to think of a winter topic type shit. So
All right, I'll help you out.
bet that. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Stay in the loop, and it's gonna post on Instagram or not Instagram. Fuck it, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. So tune into that. Go ahead, shout out your social medias to everybody. They can show you
Um,
some love.
it's just Perla, Perla dot Lomas, Lomas on literally everything.
Oh yeah.
But thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun. I was so nervous, but I'm so glad I did it. It was so fun.
You warmed up now, like it was all good. Like later on.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah.
See, I told you to be all good. But all y'all go show her some love to her Instagram, her TikTok especially. I feel like she's on there most of the time, so hit her up on there. And again, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.